Geraldine, Julia, congratulations on this. Loved both of your performances. Laughed out loud several times, but also went, ooh, several times as well. Love it. And my first question to both of you is, would you say your characters, are they more masterminds or are they more wildcards?
Ooh. Well, I would say that I'm a mastermind. I'm definitely playing a mastermind, perhaps with a little wild card kernel.
There's a kernel.
There's a kernel.
Because I got the sense that she was kind of losing control at times and she didn't quite know how to handle it.
That's right. But there are a number of moments in the story where she's caught off guard by something that I don't want to say anything I shouldn't, but she's caught off guard. But then she's a good pivoter, as it were. Is pivoter a word? We've just now made it a word, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, it can be. You're Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Any word can do. Like, I literally feel like I'm sitting in front of the Meryl Streep of comedy television right now. Wow. So, like, I'm like, bow
please.
down.
That's very sweet. Thank you.
Oh, please. No, keep going. Yeah,
exactly.
But just kind of on that subject, I do want to kind of touch upon some of the other characters because you play some of like the most iconic kind of female disruptors out there. You've got Selena Meyer with her kind of political cunning, and then you've got Elaine with her sharp tongue. Did you kind of draw from any of those characters into this?
Oh, no, I wasn't really thinking about them. I mean, it was really quite very much on the page to a certain extent who Val was. And of course, she's a real character in the comics, you know, she really is. And so, but I guess to a certain extent, you know, she's I was going to say a power broker, but she's definitely somebody who wants to be in charge and definitely someone who wants to control everything. And she's had an enormous amount of success doing this, unlike Selena Meyer, who sort of seems to fail from one episode to the next.
I mean, I just love it, and also just Elaine as well with just that kind of sharp tongue as well, because I noticed that again she had a lot of actual power behind her. Would you say that your characters are they maybe becoming a little bit more dangerous? Would you say in a way?
Val is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
She will kill you.
problem. Yeah, she will.
No problem.
Yeah, she will.
Right.
And also as well, because you're known for playing this kind of strong female character, like I said, the Disruptor earlier, they do fit into a sort of archetype. How do you kind of keep expanding on the concept of somebody who wants to be a disruptor, and how do you kind of reinvent it without kind of repeating it? How do you do it differently each time?
I don't know. I hope I am. I mean, I'm not really sure, you know, because I wanted to make sure that she wasn't, the focus in this movie was that it's again not comedic, even though there were comedic beats within it and between us, of course. But ultimately, it was very much a dramatic role, so there wasn't. That's a different way of coming into a story as an actor, you know. I mean, even though they're hopefully both based in truth, but you know what I mean. It's a different. It's a different lens through which you're defining a character, if that makes sense.
100%. And Geraldine, I want to come to you because your character as well, she was very cunning. You never knew what she was going to do next, kind of the secret phone calls and all of that sort of stuff. Kind of, how did you get into the mindset of becoming this kind of cunning mistress, so to speak?
Yeah, I think we're watching a cunning mistress be born.
Yeah.
I think she kind of starts out with these ideas of what she's going to be doing in this position, and then is sort of confronted with the reality of the world and being an adult. And but yeah, I think you never really know where she's going to go. I think she's like really in this decisive moment. But yeah, it was kind of, she's sort of like, it was easy for me to embody that because I also was new to this world in the way that Mel is. So it felt like a natural you know.
Because I think with these two characters, they are kind of new characters. When you've got the likes of Florence and Sebastian and David, who are kind of almost Marvel veterans, how was it for you guys kind of coming into it for that first time?
Well, it was funny because, you know, we were sort of, our stuff was, we were mainly together in the film, and they were doing their thing. You know how it's sort of back and forth and back and forth. And so there was a sort of, by necessity, there was a separation between us.
Yeah.
So they got the chance to hang together as a group a lot more than we did with them as a group.
Right.
Which I mean, that made me feel a little sad.
It's a little sad.
It was a little sad.
We're on the outside
Yeah,
looking
but
in.
You had your own girl group.
No,
It's
we
like,
had our
you
own-
know.
Yes, right. And that was where we found our solace.
That's right.
Yes, we had, and we discovered dill pickle flavored pumpkin seeds, and we would sit. Yes, I know. You think that's disgusting?
But I just
Best
hate
thing in the
pickles
world.
anyway, but I like,
thing.
that's kind of why, like, pumpkins, it's not the pumpkin seeds, like,
No.
love a pumpkin seed, love a pumpkin soup. Dill pickle, really?
You're not a pickle guy.
No, not at all.
We're big
And
pickle
I'm
girls.
Jewish as
Yes.
well, so Jewish and not liking pickles. I mean, I know.
Dear.
Fingers
Get out
off.
of here. Get out
I
of here right
don't
now.
want to. Oh, but I mean, this is the thing. Like, your partnership on screen, it was beautiful to watch, but was it instantaneous off screen as well?
Yes, it was.
It was.
Yes, yes.
I love that. Just in words.
She's a very nice person. So we hung out together, and
Well,
it was
you both
it was
are.
lovely.
Yeah.
I love that. And just one final question, without giving anything away spoiler-wise, what surprised you guys the most about your characters and the story?
This is going to be. We can't say anything.
Yeah.
And I can't. But I wasn't surprised by this. But I was so delighted watching it last night at the premiere to see how well everything fell into place. And I know that sounds BS-y, but I actually mean it. It was really remarkable to see all these little bits and pieces we were working on now for what seems like years.
Yes.
Come together in this thing that we saw last night. It was quite remarkable.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, all I'm going to say is get ready for more iconic moments and congratulations on this.
Thank
Loved
you.
every minute.
Thank
Loved
you
it.
so
And I
much.
love speaking to you guys so much as well.
Thank
What
you.
an honour. What an honour.
Thank you.